Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. So today we're back with another installment of challenging my first impressions. So yeah, I think you guys know the drill already, so let's just get into it. Alright, so today we're going to be reacting to I-DLE's Nude. This one was interesting because I've heard it like a bunch on TikTok. Not the full song, but like the clip of like, yes, I'm nude. Like that. And while I usually like enjoy a very burlesque kind of like Moulin Rouge concept, even though they're not, I don't think we've ever seen a concept like that in K-pop. But the idea of a concept like that would normally intrigue me. But yeah, something about it, I don't know, it didn't interest me too much. And I really don't know why. I have not examined the reasons why it didn't like immediately make me want to go listen to the song, even though considering the type of person I am and the type of content and media that I like to consume, you would think that it would lead me to want to check this out. But yeah, something about it put me off. Can't really say what it was, but then I heard another clip and that seemed to intrigue me a little more. So I guess I was just judging it too much, and listening to that one part out of context wasn't the full story. So let's react and see if my initial impressions were off or if they were spot on. I guess we'll see. And
why you think about nude? Cause you feel so rude. Think outside the box, then you like it. Hello, my name is Yappy Yappy Yo. 말투 멍청한 데 몸에 sexy sexy yo. 그럼 달려봐, can't you? 나의 내가 혹기는 웃게, 혹기는 웃게. 뒤틀려버린 Lorelai. I don't need.
okay. Just reading the lyrics right now, I can already see that, like, obviously the message behind the song is important. They're really challenging a lot of stereotypes about women, especially with Minnie in the very gentlemen prefer blondes, pink gown, and all that stuff. So yeah, there's no denying that the lyrics in this one are definitely very poignant and they're important to pay attention to. So I'm going to try my best to keep up with them. I'm kind of a slow reader, so listening to music in real time and trying to read the subtitles doesn't always work out for me, but I'm going to try my best. Also, like, this is clearly very well produced, like the set design, the costumes, everything. I'm really liking it so far. So let's see how the rest of it goes.
You trick me, you a liar.
Okay, I really like this part. Okay, I really like these outfits. I love this burlesque theme.
Ouch. 실례합니다. 여기 계신 모두한 작품을 기대하셨다면 Oh, I'm sorry. 그딴 건 없어요. 안부른 저쪽 대중은 흥미없는 정보. 그 팝콘을 던져도 덤덤. 행복과 반비례 평점. But 나의 정점 멋대로 낸 편견은
Okay, I'm like having a really hard time keeping up the lyrics.
Yes, I'm nude.
That animation thing is really cool. Pop off. Scandalous.
Now I draw a lock shot.
by Marilyn and Banksy. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. It's the kind of concept that makes you think. I don't really know how else to say that. Okay, yeah. Let me gather my thoughts and then I'll do a quick first impressions. I'll do a like my thoughts type thing. Alright. So yeah, there was a lot to unpack there. It's definitely not the type where you can just watch and then immediately give your opinion. There's a lot of layers to this song and the music video itself, and there's a lot of symbolism that goes with it. And glossing over that seems like a disservice to the song, but I think that in itself is really impressive. It's not just enjoyable, it serves a purpose, and the purpose is to make people think, like I said. Yeah, it's definitely like a power anthem for women, like for women to like assure themselves that they don't need to be a specific type of way. This is definitely for women in the idol industry who are often thought of as just dolls to look at. And so this is them kind of making a stand in that regard, like, no, I'm just gonna do me. If you're upset, if you're mad about it, go be mad about it. I'm not gonna just stand here and let you gawk and objectify me. And then there's one line at the very end that's it's basically like, it's so obvious because I feel like for the people who this song is meant for, which is gross objectifying men, they're not gonna hear the message unless you tell it to them straight. And so the line is, I'm bored nude and you're the pervert. So it's spelled out clearly in the last couple of lines of the song that women have agency over their bodies, and this is them taking agency for themselves. This is them rejecting what the industry tells them that they should be, and I think that in and of itself it makes this a noteworthy song. This is something that people need to check out, that people need to pay attention to, and so yeah, mad respect for G-idle and Soyeon especially, because she is not only a really good lyricist, but she's very good at producing as well, which I know I saw some clips of her, like what it was like to produce this track. Really good producer. She knows the vision that she wants and she knows how to execute it. And the same goes for her in her lyrics. She's a real storyteller. And I think especially for idols in the K-pop industry, that is a skill that, particularly female idols, that is a skill that they're not often pushed to develop. Even like in music production, there's obviously that double standard of male idols and female idols. Male idols are constantly pushed to write their own music and produce their own music, whereas female idols aren't. They're not encouraged to do that. But Soyeon, I feel like she's paving the way for other female artists to do that. And she's always so open about what that process is like. So yeah, mad respect. I don't really have much else to say. The song is enjoyable. I don't know why I didn't check this out sooner. I don't know why I got so in my head about it. It's a great song. The girls are great vocalists. The rap part is solid. But yeah, just mad respect. Mad respect for these girls. I might just check out the rest of the album because just as I'm reading about the lyrics and the album itself, it said that a lot of the songs were inspired by Marilyn Monroe, and she's kind of typecast as like the dumb blonde in her career, but from what we know of Marilyn Monroe, she was actually like a very smart woman. She was smart and she was savvy and she was clever and she knew how to get what she wanted. And she kind of used that like bombshell blonde image to help further her own career. Marilyn Monroe had her own agency, even though it didn't seem like it. She definitely did. She took matters into her own hands, and she worked around the system to get what she wanted. And I think that this obviously reflects that legacy and expands on it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go check out the rest of the album now. And yeah, I guess I don't know what else to say. This one, it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me. Because I-DLE usually makes good music. It just made me realize that I was stupid for putting this off for so long. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this one. So, good on them. Okay, sorry, I just had more thoughts. Yeah, I was just watching the music video again, and I think the decision to make this very burlesque looking and burlesque sounding is a really good and very interesting decision, because burlesque, while it may be about like, oh, showing skin or like, you know, teasing the audience, it's a very subversive genre of performance. And so yeah, I think that really ties into the message that they're pushing out there. Definitely it's about like, oh, you want to see me naked? Like, oh, you want to see me nude? Blah, 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 blah. You want to look at my body? Well, no, that's not what this is about. So if that's what you're here for, get the fuck out. And yeah, I thought that was really cool. And there's something about this like final shot of Soyeon where she's just like all alone and she's like looking at the camera and she's got this kind of like sorrowful expression and she just says nude at the camera. I think maybe it has something to do with the fact that this expectation to be all about beauty and presentation and how you look and, you know, attractiveness, all that stuff that women are forced to do leaves you kind of broken on the inside, kind of like you're not yourself. Yeah, there's so much in this music video. Yeah, no, that's just something I wanted to share. Okay, peace out. Well, that's the video, guys. Thank you again so much for tuning in. As usual, this was a lot of fun, and this one in particular was very eye-opening. It's definitely left an impression on me, and I appreciate everything that this song is doing, the message that it's spreading, and the purpose that it's serving. So big props to I-DLE for this one. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they have in store for us next. I'm gonna go check out this album because I'm just really intrigued now. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought down below in the comments, what you think of the song, what your first impressions were, what your first impressions of the album were, or your thoughts on the album as a whole. And yeah, as always, leave a like and consider subscribing because that helps me out a lot. And I'll be back soon with more content, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hello. I don't know why I'm being British today. This is a really terrible British accent. Let's try this again. Maybe I'll just do it for my own, like, for my own personal. I don't know what I was leading with that sentence. What is the end to that sentence? To sneeze. Oh. You know, I don't ever think I've seen myself sneeze. So that might be a very interesting clip to watch back.